All right, now we have a speech from Nathan Steinberg, valedictorian.
Well, guys, we made it. I must admit, writing this speech has been one of the most daunting challenges of my high school career. I've gone back and forth many times over what I wanted to say, and for the longest time, I didn't have the slightest idea as to what I wanted to put into my speech. Several months ago, I turned to my track and cross-country teammates for advice. I figured, these guys are my friends, I'm sure they'll have great advice to give me. And they suggested that I comprise my speech entirely from lyrics from Kid Cudi songs. Rest assured, I will not go that route. However, a few weeks ago, I was still somewhat clueless as to what I wanted to write. So I then turned to the most reliable source I could think of, Google. After scouring the internet for example graduation speeches, I realized that most of them were hackneyed or just plain bad. It was at that moment that I realized I would have to sit down, give an honest effort, and work hard in order to produce a great graduation speech. Overall, that is my message to you, fellow graduates. We are all extremely talented, and with hard work and perseverance, we can all find success. To start, there are many, many people that I must thank for helping me to get to where I am today. For one, I want to thank my parents for being great role models and for raising me in a Christian household. For none of this could have been possible without God and the faith that has been instilled within me. Of course, the hard work of my mother day in and day out cannot be overlooked. To be sure, for as long as I have gone to school, I have always preferred to bring lunch, and every morning my mother has been there to make it for me. That is, if I brought a lunch to school every day for the last 12 plus years, then my mother has made over 2,000 school lunches for me. Indeed, this stat is only a portion. Amazingly, this is only a portion of everything my mother has done for me. And of course, I'm not the only one who enjoyed bringing lunch to school every single day. If I apply the same logic to Corey Brackenberry's lunches, then that makes over 2,000 cheese and butter sandwiches that he didn't quite finish. I'm sorry, Mrs. B. I'm sure he appreciated them all just the same. Moreover, I need to thank my friends and peers for supporting me every step of the way. For there is no way I would be here without you guys. I would also like to thank my dear friends, Ashley Peltier and Corey Brackenberry. Without a doubt, our sometimes fierce academic rivalry helps challenge me to work my hardest day in and day out. And having them to share in my successes and failures, as well as many sleepless nights lost to homework, means more to me than I can begin to describe. Finally, none of us would be here today without the guidance and support of the many amazing teachers here at EWG. It goes without saying that the list of fantastic teachers is too long for me to fit within a reasonable space of time, but rest assured that we appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, it's amazing to think that the last 4 years have already gone by. It feels like just yesterday we were just a bunch of little freshmen trying to memorize the schedule rotation, wondering how we could ever pass senior project, and figuring out the best way to throw a prison ball. Indeed, this class has gone through much together, and when something did not go our way, we united as a whole. I've never seen a group of teenagers fight so passionately for something as when the GPA system was changed and we spoke out against it, or when the graduation date was pushed back and we took the initiative to hold a meeting with Mr. Butler. Even against the odds, we came together, worked hard, and made our voices heard. We have also learned a lot in the last 4 years. For those of us who took AP classes, I think we all learned that sleep is for the weak, especially when there's homework to be done. After seeing Austin Zurcher's haircut last spring, I think we all learned that we should not try to cut our own hair. In addition, we learned that we cannot have a barbecue in the senior parking lot without the teachers and staff noticing.
You talking about that on the way up?
But we also learned that senior project was not as bad as we thought it would be. And by staying focused and working hard, we passed with flying colors. As I mentioned before, hard work is the key to our success. And this is proven by the extensive list of accomplishments achieved by the students of this school. Our sports teams have won multiple state championships, as Mr. Butler described to us, and some of our teams did so, even with undefeated seasons. In addition, this year, our school was able to have its first ever unified basketball team, which is amazing in and of itself. Our kneecap scores have consistently been amongst the highest in the state, and our art program has had one of the highest acceptance rates in tourism. This year alone, our students got accepted to over 120 colleges and universities, and they won over $66,000 in local scholarships. This long list of achievements is a testament to the talent inside each and every one of us. Talent that with hard work and determination can be groomed into personal success later in life. Now I would like to take my message one step further. I have been emphasizing how hard work paves the way to success. However, there is more to it than that. We must not only work hard to help ourselves, but we also have to strive to help others. Ronald Reagan once said, "We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone." Indeed, this is true. We don't have to go out tomorrow and strike it rich, and we don't have to go out and save the world after we graduate. However, we must realize that every single one of us has been blessed with amazing talents, and thus it is our responsibility to use those talents to help others. Indeed, if you're also working hard and following your passion, then success will surely follow. On my last day of school, I was walking out of AP Chemistry for perhaps the last time, when I saw something written on the board. Written was a saying that Mr. Bartley would quote to us often. It read, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, and all the ways you can, and all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you can." Without a doubt, this idea applies to us today. Every one of us is good at something, and by using our skills to help others, we may ultimately make the world a better place. If you work hard, follow your passion, and make a point of helping others, success will no doubt follow in your footsteps. Thank you all for joining me on this very special occasion. Congratulations and good luck, EWG class of 2013.